Bitter criticism. Friday. I'm kind of in love. I'm always in love. That's fine. I'm in love with a woman. I don't know if this woman is married or is a single, but this woman has a little girl. She's a mother. I'm not sure if she is a mother solo mother. Understand? And well, I like another mother solo because I'm 38 years old, so that's normal. It's normal to have crush with someone of my age, and in my age women have kids, so that's normal. I like young women too, but the fact is, young women, they are kind of too soft. I mean, real life, to raise kids, to have a family, you have to break some bones, to break some branches. I don't know if I'm talking clearly. You have to break some bones, yeah, something like raising Tommy, for example, raising these dogs. I have to take fish wastes, and somehow Chilean society as a whole, Chilean society hates fish wastes. What about that? They hate fish wastes. Maybe this is universal, who knows? But I guess in Brazil there was not so much fish. But this fish stinky, I will say fish stinky phobia. It's a phobia. Fish stinky phobia. Stinky, you got it. Fish stinky phobia. I guess is because of Chilean classism, I guess it's because of Chilean classism. They hate fishermen, I guess. For me, it's just like, in the worst sense, it's like vagina smell, vagina smelling, penis smelling, I guess. In the worst scenario, understand? In the worst case, not that bad, vagina smelling, I guess it's fine. I like it, but that's it. So that's why I smell like fish. I have a lot of fish smelling because of the bags I have to take fish wastes. As I show before, I will show again. Look, I will show you the accident. This is the accident of the waste. What about this? Look. There's a lot of fish there. And well, I didn't notice, but this bag here, can you see? Well, this, I will say, smell badly. But look what I'm going to do now. So in order to raise dogs in poverty in Chile, you have to do things like this. Look, this is not absolutely necessary, but look carefully here. There's a bag here. I didn't notice before, but look, my hand now smell like fish. This is not well, as I said before, fish smelling. Smells like vagina. Smells like pussy. And well, now that's not so interesting for dogs, but like that in the sun, and there's I would say a cooking process is getting drier. The fish is getting drier. So in 2 or 4 days, in 3 days, that will be like cookies, fish cookies for dogs. And seagulls. There's a lot of seagulls coming here. Well, I'm not an expert on Chilean geography and animals, wild animals and wild birds, but definitely I was seeing some predator birds like hawks coming here to eat my fish. I will say, quote unquote, my fish. The fish I bring here, and that's awesome. You know, feeding the. So, did you saw what I just did? I put my hand on a, I will say, stinky bag of fish. Stinky bag of fish. That sounds like a grunge band. Stinky fish bag. Yeah, so that was kind of disgusting. I will never eat that the day after, because I took this fish yesterday. And well, right here in Chile, people hate this smell. Really hates, like, more than anything. I don't know why. They have a phobia against fish. I really don't. Maybe I guess this is a social class problem for them. Social class problem, like fishermen are poor. Understand? I don't know. I like pussy smell. I'm sorry. I like vagina smell. I'm sorry. I really do. But anyway, this is Friday. I'm in love with I guess this young woman is a prostitute. What about that? Have you ever been in love of a prostitute or a drug dealer? Maybe. I'm not sure about her. I hope she never study English, so she never understand what I'm saying right now. The question is, this woman is beautiful. She's poor and beautiful in Chile, and she is white. This is a very important thing about Brazil. You know, back in Brazil, beautiful white woman, or beautiful, yeah, there's this there's a difference between having the like Japanese. Well, this is an American racism. I know that in America there's a lot of racism, even xenophobia. Even xenophobia. And if you have the skin white, if your skin is white, in the United States, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. In the States, in the United States, I know that you can have the skin white, you can be white, but you are Japanese, understand? So most important thing in the US, I know that is ethnicity, and so this is a beautiful white Latin woman, I will say, white Latin woman. And but in the United States she will be just Latin, you know, it doesn't matter. But in Brazil the difference is this: in Brazil this woman, she will be just white, understand? Brazilian racism. This is not the only poor white woman that I know in Chile. There's a lot of that's different in Brazil, understand? Of course in Brazil there's white people that are poor white people, but they don't suffer so much. I will say we don't suffer so much. I used to live in Brazil and I didn't suffer so much because I'm not black. That's how Brazil is. There's a lot of there's a lot of racism. So yeah, this Friday is just to talk about love in Chile. Love in Chile. And love at 40 years old, 40 years at the 40s. Love of the 40s, you will find a lot of women with children, and that's fine, you know. The woman I love and has children, she's really beautiful, and for me that's the only thing that matters, beauty. Yeah. And I guess she, at least, I'm not sure if she likes me, but she likes the dogs I walk. Just another second, wait a minute. No, that's it. Indy! Do you imagine if I lost Indy? I'm not sure about that. Well, I'm going to read some news, some I will check it out Indy, because Indy is too quiet. That's the problem with Indy, he's too quiet. The last time I saw Indy, he was here in the shadows. There he is. Indy, are you okay? Too much sun, isn't it? Too much sun. Yeah, too much sunlight, look. So the weather is starting to, I'm not sure how to say, this is autumn. Yeah, this is autumn. And it's not, well, the weather in Chile is not so regular. Maybe as in any place on earth with climate change. Because of climate change, weather is being too changing, too heterogeneous. Yeah. This morning was, yesterday it was too cold. The nights are getting cold, and this morning it was cold too. well, now it's hot. So the weather is changes in the same day. So that's it. I'm going to read something. But you know, for indie, this heat is just too much. I'm going to read. I will try to find something awkward from social media. Social media shows me a lot of awkward things, and I collect them. There's my friend from New Zealand, she sent me some time ago, Monday, 5 days ago, this news. Some Tom, new AHV treatment injection passes trials showing no side effects. That's interesting, but where is the news? Oh, there's no news. I'm going just to read the Facebook post. Some Tom, breakthrough AHV shot lasts a year. No side effects found so far. A new injection called lenacapavir has passed early safety trials with no major side effects. Unlike daily pills, this shot only needs to be taken once a year and could make AHV prevention easier and more accessible. Researchers are hopeful, but say larger trials are still needed before it becomes widely available. Yeah, this is a gay friend from New Zealand. Say hello to the world. There's a news I shared. Living in New Zealand has become impossible. I guess this is a global trend, but in my opinion, there will be the social communist revolution will come. Yeah. Well, I have no news. Just talking about Chile. So I made this when I'm in love with someone. When I am in love with someone, I make these bracelets. Look, I'm going to show you the bracelets I have. I have to give. Look, I have a lot of bracelets because I really love a lot of people. So this Linda, I don't remember who was this Linda. I don't remember. It could be anyone actually. I mean, it could. I could improvise on that one, but I remember it was a blonde woman who is a junkie and has a husband, I guess. And I guess he's not a junkie, so maybe she's a prostitute too, but she's beautiful. She's kind of. And then there's Maravillosa. Can you see that over there? Maravillosa. Just 1 second. There he is, look. Maravillosa. That Maravillosa woman is in the beginning it was a woman that the daughter of a woman that owns a dog I walk. So this the daughter of a client. So that's tricky because as they are my clients walking dogs, there's this a tricky relationship, because if my mother-in-law in supposed to be my the mother of the young woman I like, if she don't like, maybe she will drop me. But I don't think that will happen, because I'm pretty good on doing what I do, which is running dogs. Actually, I run that dog. I make them run. And there's this one. Well, I really love that one, because she's so beautiful. She has such a beautiful face, like square face, not like Tommy, something like that. Look, she has this thing, like her face is square. So, and she looks like a native Indian from Chile, beautiful one, and her face is so simple. I love her. And the times when we see each other, we are polite, we are kind of polite, but I guess it's more than politeness. I guess at least in my fantasy, it's more than politeness. And this one, sonrisa, means smile actually. So this smile is a woman that I knew some time ago, like 1 year or two. She was an arts instructor in a museum, in an art museum. And I saw her again, and I realized she has a beautiful smile, and she recognized me. So she remembered me. So that's a pleasure, when someone beautiful or someone remembers you and smile to you. And for me it was like a revelation, because she was wearing hot pants too. she was wearing light pants, and well, such a nice body. And well, I love it. It was not a love at first sight. It was like love at third sight. And 2 years after 2 years after the first sight. And there's this another one, esposa, which means wife. And that's the most radical bracelet I guess I ever did. But this is the young women, maybe prostitute, maybe drug dealer from downtown, the old neighborhood, how to say, Barrio Puerto. So this is a beautiful woman over there, and I had the idea to delivering this bracelet to her. I will film it, and that will be interesting. And Gatona too. This woman is so beautiful. I make this, which means big cat. So this woman is like a big, beautiful cat. And there's another one, Capoeira and Dogla. Look, Capoeira and Dogla. So that one, and this is the last one. This is a woman that is a janitor in the train station, in the train company, the train private company, I guess. I'm not sure if the train company is private or state control, but this is a woman who is a janitor there. And once I was doing this capoeira with a dog, I was practicing capoeira with this dog. And this woman, I was recording myself with the dog. And then this woman, look at me. I realized and she said, "Oh, I'm sorry to appear in the video." But this was a beautiful woman. And that's it. I really love her. It was a love at first sight. But I was kind of shy, because I was doing this awkward thing, this capoeira awkward thing. It's awkward because it's really awkward. It depends on the culture, If this capoeira thing doesn't belong to your culture, it will be awkward. But let me tell you, as gymnastic, is absolutely fine, you know, for 40 years old people like me. This is awesome, you know, this capoeira. I'm going to end it up with some capoeira movements. Nobody likes that. I mean, no dogs right here likes this, but here we go. And well, I never saw that woman again. I was considering apply to be a janitor at the train station because I need a job, and because I love that woman, and that's pretty much the only way to see her again, and in a regular basis. She's beautiful, and that's how love works for me. If I see someone beautiful. Just 1 second. This could be good for your back pain, I guess. And that's it. Some a little from Brazilian culture, from Bahia. Bahia is fine. Maybe I will go back to Bahia by foot with my kids. Luna is not my kid, unfortunately.